I was just gifted this incredible irrigation watering system, and I am so excited to put this to the test. Now in this video, I am first going to go over everything you get in the box, and then we're going to set this up and see it water some plants. Let's get into it. Now to start off with, this is your main controller. This is the smarts for the whole system, and on the bottom of it, you have your input. This is where it's going to be sucking water in. Your output, obviously going to be sending the water back out. You have a reset button, and then you have your point where you'll plug it in for power. This is waterproof, and you can close it up when not in use. So if you attach this outdoors, it can withstand that as long as you keep that sealed up if you don't have it plugged in. And it comes with a 4-foot non-grounded power cord. This is an indoor or outdoor system, so use it where best suits you. But one of the coolest parts about this is you get 10 meters of pipe and so many pieces to expand this as far as you want. So you can get really quite fancy and go quite a distance from this device. And it really is as simple as cutting some of the pipe that's connected to this filter and connecting this piece into the input valve of the main controller, and then this will go into whatever your water receptacle is. I'm not gonna cut it yet because I'm not yet sure where I'll put this, but as soon as I do, I'll show that. And then it really is as simple as cutting parts of this pipe. And you have 10 of these T connectors, and then you have 10 of these adjustable drippers. And then these will be held up over the pot so the water drips out the bottom thanks to these stakes. Really, it's as simple as sticking it into the end of the pipe, and then you just stick one of these on the pipe and it would hold it in place where you want it to be over your plant. So this may look like a lot, but it really is as simple as plug and play. There's only a couple more pieces. You have this anti-backflow valve. This is just to prevent water from going back up into the irrigation controller. So this will go into it first just to prevent that. And then you have some double-sided tape, or you have this metal clip that you can attach to the back with some included screws, just so you can adhere this where you want. If you don't adhere it, or you do, it does have these great little rubber bits on the back, so it's not gonna scratch anything. And finally, you have 2 pipe clips, and these are just to clip the first 2 sections onto the controller so they never pop off. Setting this up was fast, easy, and actually really fun. I connected it to our watering pot to start, which is way too small of a watering container, but I wanted to start with something, put in that backflow valve, and then I just started putting in those T-brackets and connecting it to my different pots in the yard. I even went quite a distance here to get to these 3 pots, along with going up some stairs. I'll show you in just a moment, but it really is as easy as snap and push together. Just get them all where you want them, and then once you turn the system on, you can control how much water flow is going to each plant. So cool. Now all my plants are all connected. So I have these 2 pots right here, and then I ran that tubing all the way back to my porch. There is my watering pot that I definitely need to get a bigger container for. And then there is the watering irrigation controller and my final pot, number 3. Now, once you plug it in, you can just press that button on the top at any time for a manual 3-minute watering, and it turned on immediately. I love that I can control the flow completely down to a tiny drip and then all the way up to full flow. You could even turn one off all the way if you want without taking it out of the plant. And then it has the app. The app setup was really nice and clean to do. I did connect it to Wi-Fi, and that allows me to control watering even when I'm not at home. So if I'm traveling and I realize that it is a scorcher of a day, I could add another watering cycle, but it also gives you just a daily cycle of watering, so you can water as much as you want each day, continuously or intermittently, or you can actually schedule it for specific times. You have all the control here. It is so easy to set up, easy to move around, really clean. I'm in control with this amazing watering system.